Next, let me see about the chemical characteristics of the wastewater. So first, we'll see about the pH value. So what is the pH? So that is a percentage of hydrogen. The whatever the test for the pH value of the wastewater that is being carried out, that is to determine whether it is an acidic or alkaline. To test the acidic or alkaline, pH value will be tested for the wastewater. Higher the concentration, so that is an acid, and lower the pH value, that is an alkaline. So higher concentration of either acid or alkaline in the wastewater, that is indicative that of the indicatives of the industrial wastewater. Next, we will see the chloride content. So what is this chloride content? This chloride content in the natural wastewater that has been resultant in the leaching or leaching of the chloride containing content. Okay, so leaching of the chloride content. This chloride containing the whatever the chloride content, so that may containing the content in the rocks as well as the soil, so within which whatever the water which is comes in the contact with the water, these chlorides that may be very found in the domestic sewage, from the domestic sewage, where the main sources of the chloride in the domestic sewage, that is derived from the kitchen waste or the human waste. Usually that is especially from the latrines, or urinary discharge. So next we'll see about the nitrogen contents. After chloride contents, another chemical characteristics is nitrogen content. So the nitrogen contents, the nitrogen, it is appeared in the form of ammonia nitrogen, or organic nitrogen, or alboniate nitrogen. So in the case of the ammonia nitrogen or free ammonia, it is very first stage of the decomposition of the organic matter. That is in the case of ammonia nitrogen or free ammonia, that is NH3. Ammonia is NH3. It exists in the aqueous solution, so as the either ammonium ion or ammonia depending upon the pH. Next, second form is the organic nitrogen. It is been the whatever the sum of the organics or ammonium nitrogen, so that is called as total nitrogen. Third one is the albonium nitrogen. So the quantity of the nitrogen which is presented in the wastewater before the decomposition of the organic matter, so such a decomposed nitrogen material which is available in the wastewater. Next is nitrates nitrogen. Nitrites, Nitrites, nitrites nitrogen. So nitrates, whatever nitrates which indicates presence of partially decomposed organic matter is nitrites nitrogen. Next is nitrates nitrogen. That indicates nitrates, whatever it has been present, that is fully oxidized organic matter, that is nitrates nitrogen. Next, we'll see about the fats. Next, we'll see about the fats, grease and oils. So fats, grease and oil, this is the usually the one of the main contribution in which from the kitchen's waste, that is from the butter, vegetables, and whatever the meat, fats, that is also very which comes from the other waste from the garages, workshops and factories. So that is also contribution for the wastewater. Next, surfactants. The surfactants, it is the whatever the primarily it is a synthetic, whatever the waste which is come out from the synthetic detergents, so usually comes from the latrines, bathrooms, kitchens and washing machines. That is what the another chemical, that is a surfactants. Next is phenols, pesticides and the agricultural chemicals. These phenols, pesticides and agriculture chemicals. Phenols, that is being found in the industrial wastewater, that is directly which is discharged to the river, And the pesticide, that is pesticides and agriculture chemicals, that is usually it is a waste which is coming from the agricultural industries, or the waste from the agricultural land. So next is the toxic components. Toxic components, that is the compounds, that is a copper, lead, silver, chromium, arsenic, cyanide, chromite, that is all the industrial wastewater where these toxic compounds are being included. So next we'll see the sulfates and sulfides and H2S gas. So the sulfates and sulfides that is being called, that is being formed, that is due to the high decomposition of the various sulfur containing these samples that has been presented in the wastewater. So the anaerobic bacteria chemically which has been reduces and the sulfates to sulfides and to forms the H2S gas. So and other types of the gases also be produced, that is a carbon dioxide, methane, hydrogen sulfide, ammonia, nitrogen and oxygen are very common type of the gases which has been presented in the wastewater. So some of the gases are very dangerous gases, so sometimes it is very catches the fires. So that's why and the way these gases presented in the wastewater, so it is very difficult to breathe. So because of this reason there are many death. The person who went for the cleaning of the manholes, there is a sudden death or choking of the breath due to the presence of this dangerous gases in the manholes. So that's the main reason for the sudden death. So because of this dangerous gases, that is because of H2S and other dangerous gases.